quiet in the room.
Good morning and welcome to IT and Central Services. It's February 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m. I'll call the meeting to order. First thing we'll do is take a roll call. I'm Kathy Owens, the chairman. Tina Bush? Here. Nancy Urick? Here. Joanne McNally? Brian Dose?
Here.
Kendra Pottinger?
Present.
We also have John Haig, IT Director, and Tracy, Central Services Director. Need a motion to approve anybody who's on WebEx? No one's on WebEx, okay. Any citizen comment? And approval of the previous meeting minutes? Tina and Brian, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Central Services.
Good morning. I'm Tracy Hartorik, Director of Central Services. This is January's figures in February's meeting. Microfilm documents, 40,921. Processed feet, 1,360. Scanned images, 64,528. Copies from the 19 copy machines, 64,407. 3 digital printers, 96,045. Monthly bills, $50,935.42. Reimbursements to the general fund, $6,469.57. Central Services postage, $10,659.40. Downtown Circuit Clerk postage, $4,430.02. County Clerk postage, $33.81. Regional Office of Education postage, $352.74. 4 cents savings on postage, $484.60. Savings on the certified mail, $290.08. Shipping label savings, $31.63. Total OEMs purchased, $10,065.05. $10,065.05. I have a total of $806.31 in savings for January.
Okay, thank you, Tracy. And why is there savings?
The 4 cent savings is the metered mail savings because we have a meter in Central Services, so we save 4 cents on each stamp.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So ours, yeah. And then the savings on the certified is $1.48. So for each certified that we use as an e-certified, not a green card, we save $1.48.
Okay.
And then the shipping labels, we save when we print out a label, and we don't do them as a flat. We actually print a label out, and that saves us money. It's just depending on how it gets shipped. And then we used to have toner savings when I would buy the compatible cartridges, but now we're just all OEM, the Hewlett Packard. So I give a total of the amount purchased for each month.
Okay. And then I had another question. Now on the copy machines, is that countywide that 64,000 copies were made?
Yes.
Countywide on all the,
There's 19 copy machines. These
Okay.
are not the printers. These are copy machines that I have maintenance contracts on through Marco. So I go and get the copy counts at the end of each month, and that's the total for the month.
okay.
And then the next column is fiscal year.
All righty. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
And motion to accept Tracy's report. Nancy and Brian, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. Anything else?
I did get a new scanner for Central Services. We had one that's been on the fritz for a while, so that was replaced at, I think it was $4,995. So that's up and working, and I think that's it.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Includes old business and new business
Yes.
for you. Okay. IT. I need a motion to pay central supply bills. Tina and Kendra, all in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go ahead and go into the report. Our ticket report came out at 678 tickets for the month of January. One new page in the report starting this month is it says campaign name password training. That's the training that InfoSec sends out monthly. We had 33% of the 400 employees completed the training. 133 started it, only 132 finished it, so that's why it gets to that. Like you see, started 33.3%, but completed 33%. Like I said, that's how many employees actually took the training that we send out on the first of every month. And then the last page is our intrusion report. Obviously, all those IP addresses are blocked out for just reasons. Those are addresses from Homeland Security from the scans that they tried. There was no red flags or anything that came up off that report. Does anybody have any questions on the report?
Of course. Intrusion, what is that
So
now?
that's people trying to get into the county, trying to get into our network.
Oh, okay.
So some months we see 4,000, some months we see 80,000. It all kind of depends, but every Sunday and Monday, Homeland Security scans against our network to try to access our network. So that's why we see like some of those numbers. I didn't catch it that the last page was usually like a wave. There's usually like on this page, there's usually like a wave. And you can actually see it like every Sunday it peaks and goes down because
Okay,
it's
because there's
Homeland
nothing
Security.
on there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
On my original, it's there, but on the copy machine from Central
Oh.
Services, it must have not picked it up.
Oh,
and
okay.
I didn't catch it because I had them pre-staple and everything, so I did not catch that. But yeah, like we usually around elections, we kind of see an uptick of attempts trying to get into our network, but that's just kind of been the norm the last 5 years. So, but we do everything, the biggest thing to understand is like, this is how many have tried to get in and we've stopped every one. That's the biggest thing to take away from this is, knock on wood, we're stopping everything that's trying
It's
to get in.
working.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thanks.
I'll kind of go through some of the old business stuff. There's not too much under old business. CIC, we just installed some new reporting software for HR with CIC yesterday, so we'll see how that all plays out, how it works for them to be able to get reports out of the system that can better help them. Projects, we've been getting beat up on top of all of our projects, our internal projects of renovating our office. We have a full renovation going on in the sheriff's office. We have a renovation going on in the public defender. And everyone decided to do all this at the same time as we're trying to move out of our office. So it's been a little chaotic downstairs trying to get us moved out of our office and into our temporary office, and then also manage these projects. Bob and I have been living a nightmare for the last month, just trying to coordinate, him and I trying to coordinate everything that we have to get done. So I'll go into our project a little bit more later. iFiber proceeds, so that's on there as old business. We really won't see anything on that until June, July, when we receive our last payment. But that's just gonna kind of sit there in case anything comes up between now and then that needs to be brought to your guys' attention. Then I'm gonna kind of like, so the fire suppression, IT floor, office renovations, it's all the same project. The Halm is here currently. They are running the electrical down to where the new racks are going in the basement. We have the cable guys here. They're running other cabling for us as far as public defender, sheriff office. We have another project going on with cabling, and then they will also be running the fiber from our current office down to our downstairs office. The fence company for the basement is slated to start the 17th or 18th of this month to start installing the fences in the basement where the equipment's going to go, and where the current stuff is that needs to get moved to a new fence area. That's all going to kick off on the 17th. As of right now, The racks will be here March 10th. That's kind of a loose date only because some of the parts are on a boat from between here and Germany. So we like the soft date is March 10th. We'll get it, but depending on when it gets off the boat and here, that may change a little bit. And like so we're fully out of our office, so I'm just gonna show you. I know some of you guys have not been in our office, but this is what's left of our office. This is what did not fit in the hall. We pulled everything, like the two things that were in my office are just out here in the middle of the floor, and then everything else is in the, everything else is now just in the hallway, which I have pictures of the hall so you guys can kind of see. Our desks actually go all the way down and wrap all the way around by the auditor's office. And we go all the way down to the circuit clerk's entrance at the other end. We don't realize how much furniture is actually in that small office until we started hauling this out. And then my staff helped maintenance get all this out because maintenance is tied up with the sheriff department project. So in order for us to stay on track, we need to get all this furniture out. So the IT staff, dismantled and haul a lot of this out ourselves. That way we can, like I said, so we can keep on track and on target for being out on time. And I think Liebhart is going to start on the walls next week, and that's 1 to 2 weeks because they have to pull all the wallpaper off. They have to sand it, and then they can paint. And then after the paint goes in, then the flooring will go in at the entrance of our office. There'll be flooring, and then if you can kind of see in this picture, there's a little bit of that orange. That's the original carpet that was in the IT room. That is getting redone, and then my office. And then after that, all those things are done, then the main floor will get replaced because all the new pedestals will come in, and we have all the tile downstairs to replace all this. So it's gonna be, like I said, hectic 6 weeks, but when we're done. Oh, and then I think Bob and I have started talking about like some of these lights because we have 13 lights in our office and half of them don't work. So while the office is out, and this is one thing Bob and I did not talk about prior to, but it's like, oh, maybe this would be the time to change some of those light fixtures out if they don't work. We have nothing in there, nothing in their way, so they can kind of just pop those out. But I just don't know, Bob's trying to see what he can do about facilitating that because, like I said, when you have 13 lights and maybe 7 of them work, let's get it all done while we're out because once we get back in there, our desks are everywhere and it's gonna be harder for them to get to some of those lights. And then plus you'll have dust and stuff falling all over our desks when they're doing that as well. So like I said, we're trying to coordinate all this it's a lot. But it's been time, because I mean, this floor is the original floor that went in 78, so it held up good, but it's like, I never realized how nasty and dirty that floor was until like, we get everything out of there and it's like, oh my gosh, it's time. So that is it on the office renovations and all the projects. Kathy and Nancy, I know you guys are new on the committee. If you guys want to see any of it, let me know. I can show you like where the new stuff's going, where the old stuff's at. How this is all going to play out. Because like I said, I know you guys are both new to the committee, so if you guys just let me know. Hard to meet in our office because all 5 of us are in like one office and it kind of echoes really bad. But I mean, I can meet you guys anywhere and show you guys around and what we have going on. So just let me know whenever. So that goes for anybody. I mean, I know everyone else has kind of been on the committee for years, but still, if anybody wants to see this project, just let me know. I'm usually here. So any.
So do you have all the equipment downstairs in the basement already? No.
No, because the racks won't be here, so we can't move.
Oh,
We need the
those
fence to
racks.
go
I
in,
thought
the
they were-
racks to
okay.
get here, and then all that equipment, and then once all that equipment's out of the first 3 racks, those 3 racks will be gone. We'll be left with 1.
Okay, so they're back there.
Yeah, I just don't
Still
have them in the
running.
picture. They're
Okay.
back like, the edge of the rack is like right here.
Okay.
Where the cable guy has all his stuff kind of stored right now.
Okay, is that it?
That is it.
Okay, thanks so much.
I'll move to place this report on file, Kathy.
Okay, motion by Tina, second by Brian, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. Motion to pay his bills. Chandra, and second by Nancy. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. Thank you, Jen. Anything else?
I don't have anything unless anybody else has any questions in general.
No? We'll do it. All right, thanks so much. I got it all. All right, I'll need a motion to adjourn then. Nancy and Brian. All in favor?
Hi.
Aye.
Motion approved. Thank you.